And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Christie in at the two-guard spot. No good from Yabusele. Pass to Powell. Thompson finds Irving. Thompson against George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot. So he was reliable when he went to the line.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen. Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
George against Irving. Pass to Christie. It's Powell on the wing. Drops in the layup for 2.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
Embiid with a screen on Christie. Here's Maxey. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, here is Irving. Sinks the triple.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Outside George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Christie. Maxey grabs the miss. Thompson finds Davis. Dallas moving it around. Christie the pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Christie can't make it. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here is George. to the inside. Yabusele, and he dunks it down.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Here's Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Maxi's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And that one drops.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
And that one's good. Maxey, he's got 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the rejection by Embiid. They retain possession. Pass to Powell. Christie kicks to Thompson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's George missing. Mavericks trail by 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Dwight Powell. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Gafford hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by Dallas. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Dinwiddie outside. Outside for Davis. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. 76ers ahead, leading by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Washington. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Christie. And there's Davis. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Number 11.
Pass to McCain. Irving with the steal. Now, here's Washington. Outside, Davis. Gafford with the ball. Gafford is screen on Martin. Here's Davis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The play is under video.
Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Motion replays. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called. in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Just 4 to shoot. Martin for 3. Offensive rebound and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Second chance shot. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Drummond. Outside for Martin. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Well, inside the painted areas, Klay Thompson showing off a little bit of touch.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Drummond, and Davis sends it back. Washington finds Dinwiddie. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Marshall in for Anthony Davis. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good from long range. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. Martin from outside. Rebounded by Gafford.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. That ball. Great assist by Marshall.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And they get it. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Lowry looking around. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Driving in. Dinwiddie outside. Thompson against Lowry. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks leading by 7. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in.
Maverick substitution.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Gafford. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Martin against Washington to stop the drought. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 6 here in this quarter. So it's the Mavericks now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dallas making a switch here. Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing up. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Abusele out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Maxey, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
George against Irving. Irving, a screen on Maxey. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Here's Maxey. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
6 to shoot. George sets a screen for Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Yep, it counts.
With all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
George passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Powell. Back to Davis. To the middle. Powell inside. Guarded by Embiid. The shot by Powell, no good. Now, here is George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, yes, sir. PG making it look easy.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Powell. B.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Davis inside. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Mavericks substitution. Number 13.
1:22 left in the third. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. Clock at 6. Some nice passing here by Dallas. They get it again. Here's Gafford. A second chance effort. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. Embiid sets the pick for George. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Dinwiddie drives in. Gafford kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Now Maxey. He's got 13. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's on a bounce. It was last touched by Gafford. Maxey against Dinwiddie. Maxey into the lane. A beautiful reverse layup. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Maxey against Dinwiddie. Thompson from long range. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas, starting the fourth quarter here. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Thompson is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Dinwiddie wide open. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, Spencer Dinwiddie, it's a rare opportunity in the mid-range, but he's got the kind of touch necessary to make it.
George with the screen on Dinwiddie. Outside, George. And when you look at P.J. Washington, he is up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And the line for Philadelphia.
Calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Mavericks making a switch here. Powell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Davis, the pass to Christie. 5 on the clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Joel Embiid.
That one on Embiid.
That's his second.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Here's Maxey. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
and they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time, no need to force it.
The shot by George, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, one of the most difficult things to guard in the NBA is the pick and roll. And Paul George is so adept at creating in those opportunities.
Here's Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Maxey. Offline with his three. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Irving. Davis with a screen on George. Irving kicks to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Irving dishes to Davis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell against George. Powell the pass to Irving. On the wing, Davis. Irving sets a screen for Davis. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Let's give a big round of applause for your Sixers, ENT.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 9-point game.
A short corner three works for Kelly Oubre. Nice smooth shot.
Dallas has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Powell. Davis up top. Pass to Christie. Back to Davis.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
Elbow shot. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
George with the ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just getting the ball and let him do his thing.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A minute 42 left in the game. Outside Irving. Pass to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Powell. This one for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Maxey looking it over. To the paint. And here's Embiid. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Oubre, a screen on Christie. Here's Maxey. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
And here is Irving. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Davis, the pass to Thompson. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Here's George. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And they say it's good work at the line there. Now we have a 2-possession ballgame.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Pass to George, and stolen by Thompson. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
White Powell.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And Grant. Having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. Williams, and Williams punches it home.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Oubre. Here's the pick. From downtown, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Holmgren with a screen on George. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw in this game.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Now here's George. Screen by Embiid. George passes to Embiid. It's tipped. Holmgren with it. Oubre picks him up. Holmgren goes in. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. Holmgren finds Caruso. Screen by Holmgren from outside the arc. Caruso misses. 76ers trail by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Oubre. Fires from the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Williams, a screen on George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
George against Dort. Pass to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Oubre on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
For 3, Maxey. Offensive rebound. Embiid. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Embiid, a screen on Williams. Up top, Embiid. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. Oh, what a quarter. He was... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Embiid's got 7.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Here's Williams. Softly drops in the floater. Give him 8.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
76ers trail by 10. Oubre passes to George. And the jam by George.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, well, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Embiid from outside. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
5 to shoot. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 11. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Embiid. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
He got a piece of it. Caruso against George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The three ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's McCain. Offensive rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wiggins for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Wiggins got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Joe on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Wallace, left side. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Grimes. And he buries his first look.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wallace. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lowry, good. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And we've reached halftime in this one. Oklahoma City ahead, up 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Andre Drummond is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Kyle Lowry And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Outside, Williams. Back to Wiggins. Williams with the screen. The floater, and Wiggins lays it up and in. Wiggins got 5 points. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Joe, pass to Hartenstein. Releases. Wiggins, no good. 76ers trail by 9. To the middle. It's intercepted. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Launches it. The rebound by Lowry. The 76ers shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. Williams with the screen. And Wiggins with the 3. Wiggins got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Stolen. Up top, Lowry. Hounded by Wiggins. And the shot goes.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Now Joe. No made baskets yet. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's the break. And here's Lowry from the arc. McCain kept alive. Pass to Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lowry surveys the D. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now here's Wallace. He's guarded by Lowry. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. And a nice finish on the layup.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
To the right side. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. A line change here for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
.50 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. Door to screen on Martin. Fades. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side, Williams. Second chance effort. Holmgren for 2.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
You take a risk with those long passes. You're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Maxey surveys. To halt the run. Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Out left to the wing. Embiid finds Oubre. Screen by Embiid. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 11-point game. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. From deep three-point land, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Oubre. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Good.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Yabusele. Puts up a 3. The Sixers again can't hit. Pass to Dort. Missed inside.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Launches a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Caruso with the bucket.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. They get it back. Dort, the pass to Caruso. Williams from long range. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander fires the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jacks up a 3. Out to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. And Oubre gets it to go.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams' shot is good.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Pass to Embiid. Maxey against Caruso. Back to Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
George, no good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Caruso takes the three, drops in the three. And the Thunder lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Can't connect. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
First free throw is good.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
Outside for Davis. Thompson outside. Back to Davis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Shot from 12. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. Thompson finds Davis. Dallas moving it around. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Outside for Davis. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive and what he plays with passion.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Holmgren. 4 on the clock. Here's Caruso.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end, too.
Thompson dishes to Davis. On the wing, Davis. Now Thompson. Beyond the arc. Outside for Davis. From deep. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Powell inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 6 points.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Christian. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Williams, a screen on Davis. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Christian. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington comes in for Davis.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Washington, that's good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in for Thompson. Here's Dinwiddie. Still yet to score. Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires it up. And it's Washington missing. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. down low. Marshall with the steal. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And Davis sends it back.
Impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Washington's got 6.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. 5 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Dinwiddie takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Davis with it. Dort covering. Pass to Christie. Marshall with it. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Marshall's got the lead up to 4 now for the man.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
Williams for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Davis. Pass to Washington. Back to Davis. Washington with the screen on Holmgren. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And AD has this ability just flat out take over games.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 6. Will it go? Misses in close.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Thompson for 3. That one misses. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Washington. Klay Thompson is out there with Irving. Then there's Powell. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Thompson misses. Thunder trailing by 3. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Oklahoma City the rebound for the tie. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's taken away by Wallace.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Drills it from outside. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And he makes that one. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Thompson, a screen on Wallace. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Irving against Wallace. Marshall with the steal. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice job by Klay Thompson, just taking a step back. The team needed a play. He made it.
Wallace against Irving. Wallace outside. Hartenstein goes back up, shakes him, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hartenstein's got 7 points for the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Back to Irving. Powell with his screen on Wallace. Irving kicks to Marshall. 5 on the clock. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. The 19-foot shot. Marshall can't hit.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. Wiggins passes to Williams. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still flings one off the rim.
And that's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
2 minutes.
Now here's Wallace.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hartenstein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 9 points in the game so far.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
To the inside. Back to Wallace. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
There's a good screen. Irving dishes to Marshall. The kick out to Irving. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And then Washington with the dunk.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
Wallace against Irving. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Wallace.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Thompson kicks to Marshall. Thompson sets the pick for Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's good, 2 points. Wallace has got 8 here in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Irving passes to Marshall. Back to Irving. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Powell dishes to Thompson. Here's Washington. Puts up a 3. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Thompson.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. On the wing, Davis for the lead. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Mavericks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam.
Christie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
To the wing right side. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Davis with it. Dort covering. Davis kicks to Gafford. Clock at 4. And on the way from Irving for 3. Pass to Christie. Thompson, high post. Irving looking for an opening. Thompson passes to Irving over Williams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Picked by Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.
Irving, second personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Christie. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Out to the right wing. Christie the pass to Gafford. And they're running. Here's Dort. Finished off the break. And the Thunder lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Thompson finds Davis. Back to Thompson, looking to end the run. Thompson with the 3!
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. Left side, Davis. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Another shot. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's slammed in by Davis.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
Christie against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Irving. It's good.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The kick out to Williams to end the run. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
That's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And the Mavericks making a change here. And he is unable to get the second one. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Irving from long range. Missed. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
be the Mavericks off the tip. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. George, good.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Irving. Powell, a screen on Oubre. Irving, the pass to Davis. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
George for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 6 points.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the contest. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason, and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast. You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Now here's Powell. He's closely guarded. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. And it's in there.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Powell. Outside for Davis. There's the triple. Sends it home from 3-point land. And it's all knotted up.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Powell outside. Here's Christie. Thompson passes to Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 5 points.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Up top, George. From behind the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Maxey, and here's Oubre from the arc. Christie with a rebound. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. And here's Irving. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night. Irving against Oubre. This one for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Davis. He's got 5. Outside Irving. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Christie. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And Embiid throws it down.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Christie passes to Davis. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Top of the key jumper, no good. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Oubre. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Maxey, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Dallas on top, leading by a point. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Maxey, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
More of a combo guard than pure point. Dinwiddie does have tremendous court vision.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Ali. Up top, George. He shoots it. Embiid misses. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
To the inside, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Davis with a screen on Oubre. Dinwiddie with it. Oubre picks him up. Pass to Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Dinwiddie. Right wing. Gafford passes to Washington. Here's Dinwiddie. Davis from long range. Joel Embiid with the board. Outside Oubre. George scanning the floor. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got 15.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Davis. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Marshall. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Marshall's got his first basket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to McCain. Drummond to screen on Thompson. McCain. Philadelphia, the rebound. They shoot again. The shot by Drummond, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Lowry against Irving. Now Powell. Now Thompson. Here's Irving. Drummond grabs the miss.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Grimes. Here's McCain. Out to Lowry. Drummond to screen on Irving. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Dwight Powell. These are his first free throws in the game. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington. And so Drummond nails them both. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Irving with it. Powell for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then it's Washington. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use.
At the line for Dallas, Najee Marshall.
This would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Martin with the bucket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Irving. Nice move. Up to Powell. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Powell's got 9 points.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Lowry outside. The 3 is up. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Martin. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Washington, a screen on Lowry. Washington outside. Here's Marshall. Back to Washington. Powell against Drummond. Out to the right wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell passes to Dinwiddie. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia leading by 3. Going inside. A nice shot by McCain.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for Dallas, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Christie comes in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Irving. Driving to the basket. Ooh, nice D from George.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. 1:46 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Thompson outside. Here's Davis. Oh, sweet move. And finished off by Davis.
Ooh, when the crowd gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Slams it down with his hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Irving, the pass to Davis. Back to Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Irving's got 6.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Count the basket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
The 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. George against Irving. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. And there's the screen. 5 on the clock. And it's good for 2. Give him 8 points now.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Down low. Powell with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Outside for Davis. Inside. Easy 2 for AD.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Martin. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Martin's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key.
We need all you fans.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Mavericks trail by 7. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Kenyon Martin is out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
To the middle. Davis, the pass to Washington. Shot clock at 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Maxey. Up and in on the layup.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. You just got to love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
George for 3. The shot won't fall.
And sometimes on defense, you just get lucky.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Martin. And Davis slams it home.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. George a screen on Irving. Maxey passes to Martin. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And Embiid fires it home.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
They get it back. Outside for Irving. Davis with a screen on Oubre. Irving against George. Oh, George with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. Pulls up for 3. George with another miss. Mavericks trail by 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Checked in for Gafford. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. There's a screen. Pass to Davis. 4 on the clock. That shot missing. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's George. And the jam by George.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's George. 3-pointer Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the 76ers lead by 12. Pass to Christie. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Christie. Maxey covering. The 3 from Washington. Irving against George. Thompson with a screen. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
A little bit of bounce still, Klay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
1:37 left in the final quarter. Here's Christie. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Oubre. To the paint. Yabusele. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Irving for three. Counted. Now 5 of 11 to the game.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Maxey passes to George. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Irving looking around. No good with the triple. Now here's Maxey, guarded closely. Drops in the layup for 2. And the 76ers lead by 9.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And the shot's good by Irving. And here is Maxey. Kicks it to George. He shoots. No good there. And Dallas calls time here. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And it's Irving off the drive. And he buries it. And the 76ers call time here. They're leading by 5.
Number 1, Kenyon Martin Jr.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Timeout called. The Mavericks. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Number 4 for the 76ers. Number 25, Quentin Grimes.
Puts it up off the inbound. Offline. So this one belongs to the 76ers.
That's the end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well...
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Look at the 76ers starting group. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Joel Embiid out there with Martin. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for Oklahoma City. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Maxey kicks to George. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket can come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid with the screen on George. Maxey attacking. Embiid wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's a big fella. Embiid making it look too easy.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. Connects from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Embiid sets the pick for George. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the three ball.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caruso sets the screen for George. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Martin. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And here they come. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. Holmgren kicks to Dort. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
.157 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Oubre. And they go to the intentional foul.
Lou gets Dort. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fires the 3. And Kelly Oubre, good for 3.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall. George with the defensive effort. The 76ers lead. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
For 3, Williams. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams, a screen on Oubre. And that one's good. Caruso.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Outside for George. Martin with the screen for George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got his third bucket of the night. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Over in the corner, Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Embiid. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Williams, a screen on George. Outside Williams. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. The shot by Williams, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oubre can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Dort. Off target from outside. Here's George. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. George has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 76ers. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williams for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Dort misses.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Oubre dishes to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Maxey looking it over. George with the screen on Dort. Here's Maxey. Takes it off the glass. Maxey's got his first basket.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Williams, a screen on George. Outside Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
It's tipped over to the left wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. There's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. For three, Oubre drills the three-pointer. Oubre's got 6 points.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Substitution on the court.
Wallace outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Drummond with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Grimes. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Wallace against Lowry. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Here's Joe. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
To stop the run. Hands it from downtown. 5 seconds left in the first half. Here's Yabusele. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Lowry. Yabusele out there with Andre Drummond. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Philadelphia leading by 5. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Thunder shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. The 76ers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Here's Lowry. The Thunder making the shot. Clock is at 3. The 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Wallace. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry against Wallace. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Wallace has got 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's McCain. Down low, Yabusele powered down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Now here is Lowry. Hasn't made one yet, and it's good for 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wallace the pass to Joe. On the wing, Wiggins. A 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wallace finds Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the score by Oklahoma City. A nice shot by McCain.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point lead. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 9 points.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Joe with it. Still without a basket. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Grimes, covered by Wiggins. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Here's McCain. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Wallace. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 9. And right after. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Alex Caruso. Third personal
And
foul.
this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Williams with 3. It's good from long range.
Well, it's a risky move to pull up from three-point range on the break, but it's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Here's Maxey outside for George. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oubre for three. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Oubre's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Here's Williams, and there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And that one, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Outside, Maxey. He takes it in. Nifty move.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
The first one falls.
Team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
George finds Martin and finished off by Martin.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. Holmgren. Outside Williams. For the three. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Embiid against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with the steal. Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Martin. Maxey with it. Dort covering. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Takes a three. The offensive rebound. Now Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 6. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Williams against Oubre. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Martin, the pass to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Williams. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Holmgren. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Oubre can't get it to go.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
7 seconds left in the fourth. And George hits the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second one is good. We both at the line. It's a 3-point game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the 3-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Off the inbound pass. Can't knock in the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
And now Dallas' starting group. Davis out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Christie in at the 2. Now here's Irving. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Right side, Irving. And he buries his first look.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's the Thunder with the ball after the basket by Dallas. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Powell outside. Here's Davis. Pass to Christie. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Christie.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they pick up 2.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Davis. Back to Irving. Out to Powell. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Christie passes to Powell. Here's Christie. Pass to Thompson.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderball. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
To the middle. Here's Christie. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable. remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Now here's Davis. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Davis has got 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Out to Thompson. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis.
Number 25. P.J. Washington.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 4. Christie. Off with the layup. The Thunder have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And it's Holmgren missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And stolen by Williams. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Caruso outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight is scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Williams against Dinwiddie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie against Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Dort a screen on Dinwiddie. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gafford finds Washington. Thompson with it. Fires from deep. Oh, Thompson buries the tray. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No points so far. Washington a screen. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Inside. On the wing, Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Chet Holmgren.
People were worried that this would slow the
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Dallas. The kick out to Williams. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Williams has got 10 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Here's Irving. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Thompson goes up. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And he gets it back. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here are the Thunder now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Back to Irving. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Outside for Davis. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with it. Into the lane. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Mavericks ball.
Tipped away. Up in time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder up by 1. Well, now, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Cason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Oklahoma City trailing. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
On the wing, Davis. Pass to Powell. The three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Irving finds Davis. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. And so they foul intentionally.
And it's Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Davis. He's got 15. Easy 2 for AD.
On display, the advanced skill set of AD. I mean, when he gets it going like that, he's a hard guy to put clamps on.
Wallace outside. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Hartenstein. Fires for 3. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Mavs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Nice touch by Davis inside.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. Wallace, right side. Pass to Hartenstein. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Thompson. Davis against Williams. Now here's Powell for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Powell's got 5 now.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
Will it go? Wallace misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Now on the court is your hot spot. Get loud and let him hear it.
Change here for Oklahoma City. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Back to Powell, down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. With the second effort, inside, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Dallas leading by 4. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Davis. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Dinwiddie. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Here's Irving. There's Davis with the 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist of the night.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on it. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Pass to Thompson. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Caruso. Powell covers. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 18 seconds left in the third. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Irving for 3. Rejected by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Here's Irving. And a miss there off the inbound. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one at the buzzer? You know, as crazy as that shot was, you almost had a premonition that it was going down.
And a great show through 3 quarters. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Dwight Powell out there with P.J. Washington. And then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And they get it back. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Thompson in for Marshall.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Mavericks trail by 8. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Here's Christie. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. Now here's Washington. Williams defending. Davis from long range. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Shoots over Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Lets a floater go. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Irving looking around. Pass to Davis. Outside for Irving. Washington with the ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Thunder leading by 9. Here's Dort. Outside, Williams. From the arc. Pure from three-point range.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
Irving for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Thompson passes to Irving. Out to Thompson. Lets it fly. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
Here's Christie. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And Dallas with possession. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look at Thompson just tricking the defense there, getting them in the air before taking the shot. Good work.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Thompson.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws. And he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. So the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face